So as I was driving down my favorite congested San Francisco highway, a car cut in front of me with a bumper sticker boldly proclaiming, "I have many skills." Now clearly the driver was not referring to his or her driving skills, and I was more startled and curious than angry when I got safely out of my car. I looked it up and discovered that Xena, the warrior princess from a TV cult series by the same name, made this phrase t-shirt worthy and bumper sticker worthy. Positive affirmations, maybe you believe in it, maybe you don't, maybe you think it's weak science, but we can probably all agree that negative affirmations do no good. In fact, we need to remind ourselves of all of our strengths, our attributes, our positive qualities. Our society really tells us not to talk about the positive that we do, but we all need to take inventory and take stock of what it is that we do well, and not just the things that we put on our resumes, but the hidden skills that we may have. For example, the ability to laugh easily. You gotta love that. Or dependability. That is worth its weight in gold. So what are your special skills? Take the negative monkey off your back and make a long list of everything that you do well and all of your special talents. And then order yourself a bumper sticker or a t-shirt that says, "I have many skills." Remember when the promise of technology was increased leisure time for all of us working stiffs? How did that work out for you? My guess is not so well. Just the other day, I take yoga classes, and during my yoga practice, I was in a position in pigeon, and I happened to look under my leg, and I saw this woman in perfect posture texting. Contaminated time was her problem. Not only is the expectation for us to be on call 24/7, but it's also the productivity bar has gone up. This is so prevalent in our society now that overwhelmed, the word, has become now changed to be a noun, as in, I'm in a constant state of overwhelm. So what can we do about this? Well, what we have to do is, bit by bit, we have to take back our time and reclaim it. Annie Dillard, in her book, The Writing Life, said famously, she said, "After all, how we spend our days is how we spend our life." Remember a few months ago, the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control, published a report that said suicides were on the rise? And that very same week, we had 2 very high-profile suicides. One of the things that distinguishes people who complete suicide from those who don't, and from those people who are struggling and don't bounce back, is resiliency. And there are some markers, there are some really important steps for how you can build resiliency. And certain areas you may be more resilient than others. But one thing is staying connected to people in a meaningful way. The people who isolate themselves are the people who are in trouble. The other important characteristics of bounce back skills is the ability to see that life is ever changing, that change is inevitable, and that you can cope with the change. And the last thing I want to mention in bounce back skills is taking care of yourself. When you're feeling a little down is the time to up that, to make sure that you engage in more self-care. So good luck with your bounce back skills, and this has been a great day. Thank you so much.